Good evening everyone and welcome to my channel. My name is Heidi. I'm completely blind, so I don't make eye contact with you, but I am right here with you. So today we are going to talk about fragrances for those gloomy days, just to make us feel a bit more cozy. And when I talk about gloomy, I just mean those cold, wintry, rainy, grey days. You just look outside the window and it's all grey. Or those days that we just feel a bit grey, a bit blah ourselves. So these fragrances can help us feel a bit more cozy and a bit more enveloped in a hug. But before we get started, I just want to ask, how are you guys? How have you been? What have you been up to? What fragrances have you been wearing? But also just in general, how are you? I must tell you, it's a bit stressful at the moment at work. It's August. It's my absolute nightmare month at work always. A lot of responsibilities and commitments. So I certainly need some cozy fragrances. And it's also winter here by me. So excuse the cats, guys. Sorry about that. So let's get into it. I think let's start with the more affordable options, shall we? I think I will put the box here next to me so that it's not in the way. Okay, so the first one for winter is rather new to my collection. I don't know if I've hauled it yet, but this is Molten Caramel by Paris Corner. Now this one, if you don't know it, it is a sweet fragrance, you guys. It is sweet. It is so sweet. It will give you cavities. It is caramel. There's white chocolate in here. I don't get the white chocolate in here. I just get caramel, and it smells like there's a pot of caramel that is boiling on the stove, or a caramel pudding that's baking in the oven. Yeah, more like that. A caramel that's baking in the oven. It is so good. It lasts so long. And this would be perfect for a night in, just staying at home, watching Netflix and chill, and just have this fragrance on while it's raining outside. Absolutely perfect. The next one is, of course, Kamra Dukan by Latafa. This is a cinnamon, slightly sweet, bougie fragrance. There's tobacco in here, but I always say don't be scared of this fragrance because of the spicy notes, because of the tobacco. It dries down to this very gourmand, pancake smelling perfume. It is so absolutely phenomenal for winter. This one is sitting by the fire, eating pancakes and just chilling as well inside, indoors. While the wind is blowing outside, you are nice, warm inside, drinking hot chocolate, eating pancakes and smelling delicious. It lasts a very long time, guys. 8 hours or more, on me at least. The next one I have here, of course, is Eclair by Latafa as well. This is a milky, more vanillic to me, vanilla milk fragrance. It is sweet. It is just such a cozy, lactonic vanilla scent. This one, unfortunately, does not last long on me. This one for me, I mean, you can wear it any time of day. I'm thinking it's a Saturday afternoon. Perhaps you are running some errands, meeting someone at a coffee shop, some friends, hanging out with this fragrance as company. Man, perfection, perfection. The next one is by Zara, and this is Rich, Warm, Addictive. This is from their tobacco collection. It is marketed for men. But once again, don't be put off by the fact that it's from the tobacco collection, guys. Don't be. This one is so good. I've actually checked, there's no tobacco listed in this one. I do think there is tobacco in here, but it's more a vanilla, warm, also slightly bougie scent. It's a bit thinner than Camera Ducan. It's not as spicy as Camera Ducan. It's more vanillic sweet. I went with my friend to Zara once, and he was looking at the men's fragrances, and I smelled with him. And when I smelled this one, I said, but this smells to me like it could be a woman's fragrance. So I bought it. Absolutely addictive. Please do not be put off by the fact that it's marketed for men or that there's tobacco in there. It's blended superbly. And then the last one might surprise you a lot. It surprised me. And this is a Taffa Ensemble Gold. I know. I said, this one smells like a dusty room on first impressions. And I took a minute to get on board with this one. Guys, this one apparently smells like Love Don't Be Shy and Oriana by Perfumes de Mali. This is a marshmallow fragrance, and there's a citrusy note in here. I think it is mandarin. And it's just a deep, quite musky marshmallow. I'm thinking, guys, if I can handle this musk, perhaps, I cannot believe I'm saying this, but perhaps I should revisit Narciso Rodriguez for her. This is now for me so addictive. This is sort of smelling like marshmallows. You definitely get the mandarin, but more the marshmallows, more that muskiness, almost like, and I don't want it to sound weird or bad, but it almost smells a bit like pencil shavings, but not bad. Oh, it is so good. So this one for me is dressing up. It's a cold, wintry night, and you dress up very elegantly, and you go out to a fancy restaurant, and there's nice piano music playing in the background, and it's a romantic evening, and there's a fireplace. Perfection. And you bring this coziness to the table with Ensemble Gold. Very nice. Cannot believe how my taste is changing. So that is it for the affordable ones. Let's go to... No, that is not it for the affordable ones. I want to just say that this one, I don't know even if I've hauled it on my channel yet, but Alyssa Vanilla by Fragrance World is a dupe for Kayali Vanilla 28. So this is just a bonus fragrance here, guys, because this is really a vanilla forward, vanilla awkward, brown sugar. I believe there's jasmine in here, that sort of fragrance. It's a good dupe for Vanilla 28. But why I'm bringing this up is because if you put this on many fragrances as a layering combo, it will add a touch of coziness to the fragrance. I don't like this cap at all. But anyway, it will add coziness to many of your fragrances. So if you want to cozy up a fragrance, this is one that you can use. Right, so designer. Of course, this would be on here. This is Mon Guerlain by Guerlain. This is lavender, vanilla. Oh, I love it. I could have added Burberry Goddess as well on here. This is such a cozy, comforting, excuse me, comforting vanilla perfume. And this is just, you are at home. Perhaps it's a very rainy day, once again a grey day, the wind is blowing, and you have this on. There's thunder and lightning, but you are just comforted because you've got this on. There's food on the stove, you can smell the food, you are making food, cleaning the dishes. Okay, I make that sounds like it's wonderful, but sometimes it can be therapeutic. And you've got this. Perfection. Okay, the next one is Hypnotic Poison. This is also for me a very good fall scent. Hypnotic Poison by Dior. This is a dewy, sweet fragrance. This for me is you just got out of the shower, you've put on your fluffy pajamas, you're perhaps going to read a book in front of the fireplace, and you put this one on. Yeah, almondy, vanilla, sweet. Oh, it's so good. It is so good. The next one is akin to Amzam Gold for me. This is Narciso Rodriguez Rouge. This is a tonka bean iris, powdery, bit musky, also actually quite musky scent. It has that makeup-y smell, that powdery smell of makeup, you know. And this one is also dressing up, same scenario as on Zara Gold, dressing up, going to a fancy restaurant with a nice music playing, and you bring this coziness to the table with this scent. Perfect, 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 perfect. Then we've got Girl of Now by Elise Saab. This is a pistachio, almond, very sweet fragrance. This can work all year round, but I find this works better in winter. For me, I struggle with it because of the tuberose in there. There's also orange blossom in here, but this is such a sweet fragrance. This is also drinking nice hot chocolate or coffee, sitting on your couch watching Netflix and just chilling, and just this, yeah, having this very sweet. I've heard this being compared to a pistachio ice cream, and I get that, but for me at the moment, as I smell it, it smells a bit deeper than an ice cream, more like a pistachio milk almost, if that makes sense, with a bit of caramel added. Very nice and appropriate for winter and for those, just those gloomy days. Let's see. Ooh, this one is akin to molten caramel. This is Scandal by Jean Paul Gaultier, and this is a honey forward fragrance, thick and sweet. It doesn't smell like molten caramel, let me just say that, but it is equally sweet and thick and deep, and yet very seductive in my opinion. If you don't like sweet, you want to stay away from this one. Very good. This can work also for going out. All of these can work for all occasions. I'm just thinking of scenarios where I think it will work so well. Yeah, this is going out for me. Going out and to a cocktail bar. Going out to a cocktail bar. Yeah. Ooh, yeah, and drinking perhaps a martini or something like that. Will that work in winter though? Perhaps you want to drink Glühwein with this one. Glühwein, yes. If you can find Glühwein in a cocktail bar. So, and then lastly, once again, as with the affordable one, I obviously had to include cuddly Vanilla 28 for layering, because this can cozy up many fragrances. So just this vanilla, orchid, brown sugar, very cozy scent in itself, but also layered with others. Oh, this looks like a mess here on the table now, on the tray. So guys, what are your cozy fragrances? What do you wear when you just feel a bit blah, or when it's really cold outside, when it snows or when it rains? In South Africa it doesn't really snow, so yeah, that happens literally almost once in a blue moon, but never excessively so. So it's always a huge occurrence if there's like a little bit of snow. So anywho's, I loved hanging out with you today, guys. Thank you so much for hanging out with me. I appreciate you all. Until next time, bye-bye.